It's a happy, beautiful, gorgeous Monday. BB, how we doing today, my guy?
Monday after championship weekend in the NFL, our Super Bowl matchups are set. And unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
all year we've been saying anybody but the Chiefs. And lo and behold, another year, another Chiefs Super Bowl appearance. It's getting a little repetitive at this point, man. A little repetitive.
Yeah. Yeah, so safe to say not doing the best this Monday evening in terms of as a sports fan. But yeah, I mean, chill. Other than that, I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're just, as Pat McAfee show says, the Chiefs is still the Chiefs. And as bad as they've looked all season, honestly, they did not look like a Super Bowl contender. Let's keep that straight. Somehow, some way, here they are in the Super Bowl game, BB. And it's easy to hate on greatness, but you can't hate on the fact that they keep doing it. They just keep doing it. No matter what they look like, no matter who's on the squad, no matter who gets plucked and pulled away, as long as you got Mahomes, as long as you got Andy Reid, and as long as you got Steve Spagnuolo, you will be in the Super Bowl. You will. And so shout out to Kansas City Chiefs. Sorry to the Buffalo Bills fan. I was watching with my boy, Zach Perkins, big time Buffalo Bills fan. And it was sad. I'll be honest. At the end of the game was it was sad. I had to get up out of there. He was like, "All right, man, I'm going to bed." Yeah, it happens every year, so it doesn't really matter. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, bro. This is how it feels pretty much every week as a Panthers fan. So it makes me feel even worse for the young guy. But sorry to the Buffalo Bills.
What's up, Scott? What's up, Bray? What's up, Bob? Thanks for joining in the TikTok chat. Bob, the Eagles have made the Super Bowl. I bet you're hyped about that.
Eagles fly. Yeah, he's got to be hyped up. Eagles are back in it. All that pooping on Nick Sirianni, that Herb, and all the Eagles fans did. Hey,
sure. Hey,
he's winning the ball games. He's got the best player in the league, Saquon Barkley, and they're back at it, BB.
How you feeling about your chances in the Super Bowl, Bob, with the Eagles? I believe the line came out today, and it was Chiefs -1.5. So projected to be a pretty tight game. But I don't know.
Just have a terrible feeling. That's what I'm saying. I have a terrible feeling it's going to be the same story as every other freaking year. The Eagles are going to come real close. But the Kansas City Chiefs are going to make the very first three-peat of all time.
Yeah, Bob said it's pretty hard to go against the script. That is true. Hard to go against the script, some would say. But I mean, the Chiefs, I don't know. At one point in time, they were America's little Cinderella team. We were sick and tired of seeing the Patriots year after year after year. We had a young gun, Patrick Mahomes at QB. Everybody loved him. And now, what is this, 6-7 years later? I think, what was the stat they showed? Mahomes has been in the AFC Championship 6 out of the last 7 years or something like that. Like that's wild. But one of my professors, I was talking to him today. He's a big Chiefs fan. Who knows how long he's been a Chiefs fan? It could be a bandwagon, could not. Don't really know him. But he was saying he thinks if Steve Spagnuolo goes somewhere, then the dynasty is going down with him. He said that their defense is the only reason why they've been kicking it for this long. And Chris Jones had something similar to say after the game last night. He said, I don't know why teams aren't trying to go get Spags, but he said as long as they let us keep keeping Spags on our roster as our defensive coordinator, we're going to keep winning, man. Simple as that.
Straight up.
That would be an interesting – most of the teams have already found their head coach because they try to get it going, try to get the guy in the building early. But the Chiefs are always in the Super Bowl, so this guy's never got a chance to interview with these teams. So he just keeps staying in Kansas City. And
which is crazy. Hey, maybe the Saints make the play on Steve. I mean, somebody needs to get him up out of Kansas City, though. Please, dog, because their defense is elite. But I mean, listen, BB, the Eagles put up 50. They put up 50. So
7 rush TDs. I saw a hilarious tweet. It was the Eagles had 7 rush touchdowns, NFL playoff record in their game yesterday. The Cowboys had 6 all season.
That's brutal.
One game they had 7. Cowboys had 6 all year. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's going to be a good game. I mean, listen, Jalen Hurts. That you talk about being sick of the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty. I'm gonna be honest with you. The one-liners from Jalen Hurts, I'm kind of getting sick of them. I mean, he only speaks to the media in one-liner. He had a purpose for anybody had an opinion. Oh, I ain't see the slow. The Eagles trying to go. It's like,
You think he research or prepares those pregame?
oh, those are practices, Mir. Those are
What's up,
practices,
Banana? What's up,
Mir.
Loke? What's up, Michael? What's up, Ironclad? Bob says 55 asterisks. What do we say? He said 55. Do we mess something up? JP, what's up,
They
Luis?
put up 55 points in the game.
Oh, 55 points. Got it. Jonah, Saluto, Angelo, PDS, Matt, Ironclad.
What up? Happy
Woodlock,
Monday.
Droney Joe. What else we got in here? Adam Scott. Wow. PGA golfer in the chat. Biscuit, Cheesy Nut. Sebastian, speaking of PGA golfer, do you see? I know TGL, it's not been as good as people have been expecting, but you see who's playing tonight?
Somebody, who is it? Somebody famous, right?
Tiger.
I guess
Tiger's team.
famous.
Tiger's playing. Kisner again. Kisner was horrible with Tiger last time. Tiger, Kisner, and Tom Kim versus Rory. Adam Scott, and who was their last teammate? I had it pulled up. 1 second.
Okay.
And Keegan Bradley, Ryder Cup captain. So we got the two owners going head to head. Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy. Hopefully they can actually bring out a show. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Tina? What's up? Who's the other guy that joined? What's up, 8 Mile? Big Eminem guy, eh?
Hey, we got Eminem.
Got 5 viewers in the chat. What's up, fellas? Drop a follow, drop a like. Really appreciate it.
And also, I don't know if y'all knew this, but Liam Cohen got hired. This is his introductory. I think this is pretty rich. I mean, the whole Duval, they got their Duval thing. This is Liam Cohen trying to Duval.
Oh.
That is oh my, that is poop.
Duval.
Dude, that he doesn't look like a real human. Can we please play that one more time?
Duval.
Bro, no.
That's one of the best videos I've ever seen, dude. Oh my! If I'm a Jags fan, I'm pissed.
If I'm Brian Thomas Jr., get me out of here,
dude. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness!
The facial expressions are killing me, dog. Oh my god,
he looks like a cartoon.
Duval.
Oh my god. Dude, that's ridiculous, dog.
That is great. That's
great. That's the Jacksonville Jaguars' new head coach.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I
can't believe that's a real human. That's a real human.
I really hope he can draw up some X's and O's, man, because he is not connecting with that locker room. I promise you that right now. That's ridiculous. That's bottom. That's down there with Frank Reich after we finally won a game.
Woo!
Woo! It's bad. But he had his introductory conference today for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he said that he's talked to Trevor Lawrence, he's talked to some of his big guys, Josh Allen as well on the defensive side of the ball. He's excited to get, what everybody is their big goals in Jacksonville are. So, I mean, I guess the Duval squad is excited. They're all excited to get into this thing with Liam Cohen. Ooh.
I mean, clearly the ownership is excited to get in with Liam Cohen. He said, "Nah, I don't like y'all's GM." Oh, okay, no problem. We'll fire him.
He's
come back. Come back. Yeah, you can be the coach, and we'll pay you whatever you want. Just don't tell Tampa Bay you're coming down here to interview. Tell them you're at the hospital.
Yep,
that's
like a
Duval.
They pulled the mistress play. Like, just don't tell your wife about us, and we'll be over here whenever you're ready. And he said, yeah, please, let's go. This is an interesting guy here that I wanted to we got a mock draft coming up. So I'm thinking about who is this guy? His name is Benjamin Morrison, BB. We're not full reacting, but I saw this on Twitter. And this guy
Notre Dame?
From Notre Dame. This guy can play, BB. I mean, he's gonna fall because he got hurt this year. But this guy is an NFL caliber cornerback, like right now. Straight locking people down.
A guy that I'm excited to watch, who I saw some Twitter clips on him today, is the ECU corner, man. Siobhan Revel. He's like 6'3", 6'4", like a huge Tariq Woolen type corner. And obviously he's supposed to be a first-round pick, which is crazy at an ECU. But I guarantee if this guy was at a Bama, at a LSU, and he had this build and this film that he has at ECU, I bet he would be a Sauce Gardner or a Pat Surtain, like top 10, top 5 pick.
Oh,
so
boy.
I'm excited to look at him some more.
But the reason I like this guy, BB, is this is straight man-to-man. Like, this is what Notre Dame – like, they would have put him on Jeremiah Smith, and it would have been a battle all night. I guarantee you. This dude can play. And I kind of want him – I kind of want a piece of this guy, if I'm being completely honest with you. He is nice. I mean,
you think he's, like a trade back scenario in the first or like a second-round guy?
I mean, if we were to end up going the corner route, I'm not kidding. I would rather trade back and get him than draft Will Johnson from Michigan at 8. At 8,
okay.
You know?
Interesting.
This multiple plays in here. He's playing against Ohio State wide receivers. Marvin Harrison Jr. went top 5. And he strapped him up multiple times. USC guys, I think that's probably from last year when they had Caleb Williams. You know what I mean? So they're getting strapped up. I mean, this guy's a demon right here. I would love to trade back and grab him.
Yeah, speaking of college players, they had the Shrine Bowl. I believe that's what it was called this past weekend. And I was looking at some stuff. There was a couple sleepers that showed out that I saw. The guy from Ole Miss, Juice Wells, who was supposed to be a very high. I'm pretty sure he got paid over $1 million this year. So
Jesus.
He was supposed to be an elite transfer. Didn't work out that way. But at the Shrine Bowl, I saw some clips of some routes. He was cooking, so he could be a little sleeper, 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th round pick. Also a guy that we've taken in a couple Panthers mocks, Kobe Bryant, the corner from Kansas. I've seen he's had a fantastic weekend. Another guy people say is the deepest class or the deepest position group in the draft this year, D tackle, Nazir Stackhouse, huge body from Georgia, D tackle. Give me him or give me the guy from Texas, D tackle, in the draft for the Panthers, and I'm hype.
Hype about it. Hey, I'm down. The fact that Juice Wells was snapping too, that's a guy you can grab late, is he not?
Yeah, he's like a 4th round pick grade right now.
Yeah,
maybe if he has a good combine, I'm sure he'll shoot up a little bit after a good weekend at the Shrine Bowl. Apparently, also, did you see it was like the MVP of the bowl was Kyle McCord. Apparently had a great weekend.
I heard he's flying. I hear he's flying up boards now. This seems like a draft where I'm not taking a QB too early. I mean, get Kyle McCord, Jackson Dart, Milroe, they're saying might be coming up the board, unless these guys move into 1st round grades, which I don't really think many of them are just guaranteed to be a starter on day 1, you know? So I wouldn't even draft the guy too early. Kyle McCord, though, dealing.
I'm going to be honest, though. If my team needed a QB, I wouldn't be very happy that it was this QB class.
No, yeah, I completely agree.
The Panthers were in this situation a couple of years ago, and the quarterback that we were so hyped up about was Matt Corral. Like, oh, dude, Matt Corral, let's go, dude.
That's
better. Still, I don't think he ever played a single snap of regular season football.
Bad. Yeah, I mean, is that Jackson Dart though? I think Dart had a more impressive career at Ole Miss myself. I mean,
yeah, they were definitely a better team under Dart than Corral.
Yeah,
interesting to see how those guys, the McCord, the Will Howard, the Dart, the Milroe, the Gabriel, where they go, what their role is, how it's all it'll be cool to watch, fun to watch for sure.
Yeah. Look at take a look at this from this weekend. It's a tweet that I got. Josh Allen has never won a road playoff game. Not enough people are talking about it. Let's see
What's
what
the
this
record?
is. Allen has a passer rating. Okay, these are. I think we're just pulling stats all over the place now. I don't know what his record is. I would assume he doesn't have very many away games in general.
Hold on, Key. I got a Are you on your Kevon Cobb account right now? Key knows ball.
Yeah,
I'm sending you a direct message tweet. I'm gonna need you to pull this up for me
all right.
and let me know your thoughts on this.
Here we go. Fourth quarter comeback wins. Andy Dalton for
In a
4 years had 12. Joe Burrow, 2020 to 2024, 6 wins after trailing in the last 8 minutes. Andy Dalton, 10. Joe Burrow, 1.
Now go down to the next the actual post. Yeah.
Whoa.
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 That's what I said. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know why they stat picked rushing TDs. Nobody that I don't understand. But I mean,
Because he had more. Because
Yeah.
that's the only reason.
that this right here though, the record's crazy.
That's
Playoff appearances.
I thought it was crazy too, because I mean, I do agree that Joe Burrow is elite, but we all crown him as this top 3, top 2, top 5 lock guy. But
I mean, BB, he is though.
he is though. But like, we never said Dalton was anything, and if you look at the numbers there,
that's true. I swear the Bengals had a completely different level of a squad, though. You know what I mean?
I'm sure their defense was probably better. Yeah, with Dalton, with Pac-Man Jones, Vontaze Burfict, all those guys.
Yeah, they had all those guys. Completely different squad than his team. He hasn't been putting around anything. He's been getting.
Max says that was a rage bait post. That is a rage bait post, but I saw it pretty interesting.
That is a rage bait. That is a rage bait post. I mean, my gosh. Burrow is definitely still top 5 though, BB. I mean, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
It's just crazy though that I don't know. Like something's got to change, and like there's no way that Joe Burrow should almost have a 500 record in the NFL.
Yeah, no, they aren't giving him very much to work with at all.
It's just that's why I think they cannot. Everybody in Cincinnati is saying we need to sign T to this deal. We need to bring back T. I'm sorry. Your offense is fine. Joe Burrow can figure it out with lesser talents. You don't need 2 wide receiver ones. You need to go and get all 11 positions may need replaced on defense.
All 11.
Like, that's how bad they were.
It's bad. And the offensive line has been horrendous as well for years. And I don't know if I can name a single player that was on that defense. Except for the D. Yeah, and Trey Hendrickson.
Yep. It's just like the safeties. You know you're in bad shape when the Panthers defense is so bad and they cut Von Bell and then he's a captain starter for the Bengals. Like you know your defense is in a bad spot.
Yeah, bad spot. And just because we know Cam Taylor-Britt's name, he's not like he was getting fried.
I know him because he gets burned. He gets burned.
Yeah. So that's that comes with a grain of salt.
Says in the chat, if record is a QB stat, then Jalen Hurts is a top 5 QB.
I mean, yeah.
I saw a tweet.
If wins are
I saw a tweet
QB
after the
stat.
game yesterday that said, imagine if Prime Cam was the QB on this Eagles team, or if Cam ever had a team like Jalen Hurts has around him. If Cam got to do these rushing things like Jalen Hurts did, that would have been.
You got to build a nasty squad, man. You have to.
It also helps. Like, what was Jalen Hurts, a second round pick, third round pick? So like not having to take that QB at number 1 like the Panthers did, like being able to surround the quarterback with elite talent and hitting on a QB in the second, third round is a complete game changer, man. Complete game changer.
an absolute blessing. My goodness. Like,
Yeah.
and not only that, you think about the Bryce Young situation. Now you don't even have a first round pick the next year. And that kind of stuff for building a squad, it hurts. It definitely hurts. I'm glad that now we're back though, because Dan Morgan, he said that we want guys from a winning culture, BB.
Yeah.
That's what schools did he say again?
The three he mentioned in his quote today was Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Georgia are players that he's really looking into. Team players from those three schools. That's right out of the Eagles' book, man. The Eagles literally, I think the Eagles go to the SEC and they're like, okay, here's our draft class. So just look at the SEC only. Let's look at Georgia in particular, and let's draft as many players from Georgia as we can.
And they're in the Super Bowl, BB. They're in the Super Bowl. Jalen Carter
is a problem. He's a problem. He's too good.
Absolute problem. And then the other big dude, Jordan Davis, is
Nolan Smith. They have three.
Georgia too. There was one play where Jordan Davis got in the backfield so fast yesterday and buried. I think it was Saquon. I'm pretty sure it was Saquon. Just buried him. I'm like, man, how nice. How nice would it be to have a guy that just makes a play like that, dude?
They both play for the Eagles, so I don't think it was Saquon.
Did I just say Saquon? I meant Jaden Daniels. Good God, dude.
He got subbed out there.
I think it was Jaden.
Herb said call them the Philadelphia Bulldogs, baby. Pretty much. Even their special teams saw Keely Ringo out there on special teams. He did touch the ball, though, which resulted in a touchback. Saw that play.
Yeah.
But, they just take Georgia guys, man. Simple as that.
You got it.
And it works. It works.
It works. I'm hoping the Panthers do exactly what they're doing. AKA make it to the Super Bowl.
I'm excited for this draft, for this year, for this free agency. I don't know. I saw Panthers fans. For some reason on my For You Twitter page today, T. Higgins' mom popped up with a tweet, and her replies on Twitter are flooded with "Come to Carolina." I mean, it's just every post she posts is "Come to Carolina." So we're trying to get him.
I'll take him. I'll definitely take him. Let's see what else we got in here.
That price is going to be steep, though. That price is going to be steep. Would you rather have? Let's see, Key. Would you rather sign T. Higgins in free agency, and at pick number 8, you take either like a Will Johnson, if Abdul's there, a James Pierce, Jalen Walker, or would you rather use that 8th pick on Tet McMillan and then go out in free agency? And who's the best receiver? Who's the best defender free agent? Like Dret? I think Hassan Reddick's the best edge rusher this year, free agent. Javon Holland, safety. Dre Greenlaw.
I'd rather go with the former, not the latter, please.
You'd rather go with T and then take a. I would like that. I would like that a lot.
I would definitely rather, because I think that Tet is good though, dude. Tet is good, but I mean, T's a proven NFL game changer, so we can get that, and I think then we'd really be looking to trade. I mean, I think regardless, the Carolina Panthers need to trade back and get assets.
That's what Dan also said in the same report today. He said it depends on who's the board who's on the board at 8, but trading back is definitely a real possibility. So maybe they're thinking if like Abdul's there, because that's what that quote kind of makes me think. If Abdul's there at 8, we'll be taking a guy. If not, probably trading back.
Good.
And he also said, he said, I hope these teams at the top continue to fall in love with these quarterbacks, hoping maybe a third one could sneak into the top 8. He said that would be huge.
Dan Morgan did?
Yeah, he said he wants these teams to keep falling in love with quarterbacks.
Oh, God. Hopefully he's not giving up too many of the cards, man. But the fact that the Eagles – what did Bob say? I'm just going to play this.
He said, laughy face, did you see Abdul's Instagram post? I have not. We'll have to pull that up here.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up. Like the fact that they got Quinyon, Mitchell, and Cooper DeJean, bro. Like they are straight up locked down over there. All right, let's pull up Abdul Carter's Instagram post.
Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter. I mean, does the guy exist?
Hey, what's this guy's Instagram, Bob?
Bro, there's a page on here that says Abdul Carter Worshipper. That is their username. Good night, dude. Like, relax.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, if it doesn't show up from Abdul Carter, I don't know if we'll be able to. Does he have an Instagram, Bob? Does he even have one? Yeah, well, there you go.
It's instead of an L, it's a 1.
Okay.
He says.
Do.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his name.
There you go.
Imagine.
Which one? This one right here?
Big Eagles fan. Imagine him in Philly too. Back to the bowl. We ain't missing this time. Hashtag #1 pick. So he's expecting to go #1.
He is.
He's expecting to go to Tennessee.
Do something wild to drop in the draft.
Run a little slow at the combine.
Drop a vid of you hitting the bong so you can fall to 32. Yeah. There's a Panther. There we go.
Dude, he's not making it to 8. He's not.
He's not. He can play. This dude can play, dog.
Should we rip a commercial break? And then rip a mock?
I guess. Do we have any viewers? We're just gonna come back to no viewers.
We have a viewer on YouTube and a viewer on TikTok. Don't know who they are. I know Bob's on TikTok. I'm not sure who the YouTube is.
All right, let's rip an ad. We'll
Yeah,
come
we're
back.
required to do this once a show now, guys. Sorry about it.
We'll be back with a mock draft, though. That
2
means
minutes.
anything?
All it is 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes. Just hang around. And get. Maybe you want to buy some products. Maybe you want to. You never know.
They're good stuff. It's all good stuff.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mullybox, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with Onnit, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, Onnit has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss.
All right.
Shout out
Right,
Mike.
wait.
Shout out Rogue for the commercials. Appreciate ya.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I found the play from Jordan Davis where he did not bury Saquon Barkley, but instead he buried Jaden Daniels. And I thought that it was this play. Did you see the play where the guy from the Commanders, the guard, literally got lifted up into the air
I don't think so, no.
on a pressure and thrown into Jaden Daniels? I thought that was this play from Jordan Davis, but I guess there's another one. I could not find it over the break.
You do that. Empty backfield. Daniels to throw. Pressure, and he is sacked.
He is huge, man.
It's just got to be so nice to have a guy right in the middle. Look at how quickly I'm going to mute this here this time. It's pretty loud. He wins so fast.
Yeah,
Just get off me.
Yeah, he threw his arm to the side. It was just a sprint to Jaden Daniels. It was no blocking.
There's nothing, and I mean nothing that Jaden Daniels can do here. Absolutely nothing. The play's over. You're buried.
Yep.
We need a guy that can do that, and his name just so happens to be Mason Graham. And I think that, if he falls and if Abdul's gone, I'm not opposed to doing that.
Yeah, if Mason Graham's there, hey, I think that's all day. Pair him with Derek Brown in the middle, and let's eat, man. If you have those two in the middle, you don't have to have elite edge rushers because they're going to be one-on-one every time because you're going to have to double one of these guys, Derek Brown or Mason Graham.
They are. Yep. They're going to have to be doubled.
I would love it.
Hang on. For some reason, there's something playing so loud in my headphones. I don't know what that was. What is happening? All right. Well, this is the guy Kobe Bryant that you were talking about, BB. Straight
Yes, sir.
strapping people down. I'm gonna mute this.
I've been saying, man, I want this guy. 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, some corner depth. I think he can play.
Oh, he's long. His arms are long. How did he get in there and make that play?
He's long and lanky.
See the guy that's 160?
Yeah, he's mini, very skinny.
Okay. I mean, maybe take a flyer on him later. I like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's rip a mocular draft here.
Mock draft Monday.
Let's see. NFL mock draft simulator. I wish we could do PFF because PFF honestly feels the most realistic in terms of what is going to happen.
Yeah.
but
Are we doing a just full first round or Panthers or what?
full first round today. I guess let's do just first round again. Oops.
I think we should maybe go a little rapid fire. See if
I'm
we can
down.
get it. See if we can get the full first round in like 10 minutes. I think that would be a good video.
Let's do it. All right. If you want to rip the I can't remember who did the intro last week, but
You want to make us full screen and then immediately we'll make it. Well, I'm gonna do like a literal 5-second intro, and then we go straight into the mock.
let's do it.
Can you make us full screen?
Like stop screen sharing.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then do this and then immediately. Welcome back to our second mock draft Monday. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to do a rapid fire first round mock draft. Let's go.
Let us know if you like who your team drafts here. First up, the Tennessee Titans. I believe I am the odds today. And this time we are going to stick with the old Will Levis. And we're going to take a guy who's an absolute game changer. They said they're not going to pass up on a generational talent here at number one, right? A generational talent, his name happens to be Abdul Carter. He's going number one to the Tennessee Titans.
I like it a lot. Number 2, also same thing. We're not just begging for a quarterback in Cleveland. There's a couple on the roster that you never know. They could turn around. They could play. You take the best player on the board, Travis Hunter, number 2 to the Cleveland Browns.
A lot of QBs late too, BB. We're going to take that. We're not going to take the same thought process here, though. The New York Giants and Shedeur Sanders feels somewhat like destiny, but we're going to go with Cam Ward here to switch things up. Oh, guys, for a little curveball. Come on.
Number 4 here, New England Patriots. You're a little sad that Abdul's gone. You're expecting him to be here at 4 with 2 quarterbacks going before you, and you're kind of like, man, that sucks. What can I really do? I've seen a lot of mocks with this guy, and I think it's just too good of a pick to change it up. He's not on the board we're seeing right now, but we're going to go with the offensive tackle, Will Campbell, at number 4, protecting our man, Drake May.
Bang, bang. Okay, a little bit of a dig. I love it. I love it. 5, Liam Cohen, Mr. Duval, just got hired. And he needs some people. I know he's an offensive guy, but he has got to clean up that historically bad defense in Jacksonville. With that being said, easy pick here is Mason Graham.
If you're the Las Vegas Raiders at 6, you're licking your chops. Your golden child, Shedeur Sanders, has fallen in your lap. You don't need to do too much other thinking. You're going Shedeur Sanders, automatically upgrade that QB position.
Bang, bang. Here at 7, the New York Jets. There's a lot that needs to be cleaned up in New York for the old Aaron Glenn. He is a defensive coach, though. That's the first thing I feel like he'll be looking at. But it's just so much of a need with Aaron Rodgers in his ear. Man, I need somebody to protect me, or we aren't doing nothing. And it's good for the rest of your career here in New York. Kelvin Banks to protect Aaron Rodgers.
Right here at number 8, I am dreaming that the Panthers have signed T. Higgins in free agency, so they see a glaring need at the edge position. A guy that was supposed to be the number 1 pick coming into this year has fallen down the ranks, but I saw a stat today. He leads the nation in pressures. He is the highest pressure rate edge, higher than Abdul Carter at 22.3%. Give me James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee going to Carolina and shoring up that edge room. Get home, JP. Get home.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. Is there a way to incorporate a trade of the week here? No, there's not. It's too thirsty for the New Orleans Saints. They cannot move. If they're moving anywhere, it's up, but they don't have the assets to get that job done. Let's go ahead and get them a guy that is going to replace. He's going to replace. I can't even remember his name right now. He just got Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore getting fried. He's replacing him, Will Johnson at corner.
I think that's a perfect pick for the Saints. I could see that happening. Real deal. Bears here, I said it in our last mock, I'll say it again. They cannot go any other direction than tackle. They take the best tackle on the board. I believe at this point it's Josh Simmons, best tackle. And Cameron Williams has snuck in front of him. He was hurt all year, but supposed to be a great tackle. He's sneaking up the draft ranks. He was healthy in the semifinal game for Texas. He's going to the Bears here.
Here we go. BPA for them.
Yep.
The Niners, weird position. But, I mean, they got Debo. They got Ayuk, just signed him. They got McCaffrey. So I don't see these two guys being the answer. Maybe a guy like a Michael Williams, just to continue to shore up that defense. Bosa's getting on the older side of his career. We're going to go with a Michael Williams on the edge for San Francisco.
Yeah, you can't continue to keep trotting Yetur Gross-Matos out there and expecting good results. So look for a replacement from him. Number 12, you're the Cowboys here. Same thing I said with who did I say that with? With the Raiders. You're licking your chops here. You need a running back bad. Jerry Jones loves juice. You get the Heisman Trophy runner-up, Ashton Genty, best running back in the draft. Easy pick to Dallas.
Chops are being licked in Miami as well. The fact that the best wide receiver is still on the board, Tyreek Hill wants out. Tua is the kind of guy who can get Tet the ball 10 times out of 10. I'm going Tet here to the Miami Dolphins just to keep that offensive power churning.
I like it. I believe we went Tyler Warren here to the Colts. They just need more juice. Both sides of the ball, honestly. Malachi Stark's intriguing. Luther Burden intriguing. Emeka Egbuka intriguing. Tyler Warren. In this, I got to go Tyler Warren again. Their receivers are fine. Pittman, Josh Downs, they do the job. Adding an elite tight end, a guy that can block to help JT out, help Anthony Richardson out as well in the run game. Give me Tyler Warren to the Colts. It's too good of a match.
I love it. BB, I love this cornerback. We talked about him earlier today. I have to go. I mean, the Falcons need cornerback help bad, and we all know the infamous play from number 20 for the Falcons when Justin Jefferson is running booty butt naked, and this guy is slipping, Looney Tuning all over the place, hits the ground, touchdown Vikings. Give me Benjamin Morrison from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, please.
Cardinals, 16. Budda Baker, you got at safety, so you're kind of okay there. If you're the Bengals, you're begging Malachi Starks to fall one more spot. So we're going to make it happen for him. We're going to help Kyler Murray out. We took a receiver in the first round last year, and we're going to double dip, and we're going to do it again. Give me Luther Burden to the Cardinals at 16. Kyler Murray's licking his chops.
Absolutely. He's got weapons galore. I mean, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have to be a little bit better next year, but I believe that he will. This is the easy pick. Like you said, BB, chops are being licked. Give me Malachi Starks, please.
Yeah, the Bengals draft room is jumping up and down if Malachi Starks falls to 17.
Yeah, he's a game. He's nasty. He's an absolute game changer.
They can't get enough of it. Nick Scorton, highest rated player on the board left. Seahawks, their edge room is not elite by any stretch of the imagination. They don't need a corner. Receivers are fine. They got Smith and Jigba, Metcalf. It'll be interesting to see if Metcalf gets moved in this offseason. So we're going to take the best player available, best player on the board. Actually, psych, we're not. We're going Jalen Walker to the Seahawks at 18.
Some might say that is the best player on the board, BB. Some might say that is.
I agree.
Let's see. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I mean, we'll see what happens if Chris Godwin gets shipped off, because if he does, Emeka Egbuka could end up being a great replacement for Chris Godwin and the Buccaneers. But in this case, we're going to assume that they keep the offense pretty close to what it was. And defensively, could use some help at the cornerback position. Siobhan Revell is not a bad pick. Yeah, we're going to go Siobhan Revell Jr. from East Carolina, the Pirates are.
I like that. NFC South's entire corner room outside of JC Horn is I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad all throughout the division. So good pick there from the Bucs. Good pick. Broncos here at pick 20. Nick Scorton still on the board. Emeka Egbuka on the board as well. He's been shooting up the board, now ranked as the 16th best player. Broncos defense, Everybody always says Broncos defense is just a bunch of guys. You have no idea what their names are outside of Pat Surtain, but they somehow make plays. Now we're finally getting a big name, best player on the board, Nick Scorton, going to Sean Payton in Denver, helping them out on the defensive side of the ball.
Love it. And this board falls perfectly for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are starving for some wide receiver help. There's a lot of questions to be answered in Pittsburgh this offseason, and a big one is this exact position from a national championship winning team. I would gladly take Mr. Emeka Egbuka if I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler.
We got the Chargers here. They still lack really overall weapons on offense. Their running backs are Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins. Receiver, you have Ladd McConkey, who had a great rookie year. Outside of that, you have QJ1. Is he really good? I don't really know. There's all the top receivers are gone. They're licked clean. So at this point, you have their tackles sorted. Their defense is fine. Derwin James is a good player. What's the best receiver? I would look to trade back here, to be honest, if I'm the Chargers, but we're not doing that day. What's the best receiver on the board?
Best receiver on the board. Ooh.
Trey Harris. Ooh. Any corners? We got any corners?
You're digging deep for both of those positions.
Yeah.
I mean,
D-line, what do we got to edge and D-tackle? Give me Tyleik Williams. Tyleik Williams to the Chargers at 22.
I love Tyleik. Tyleik can play, dog. Tyleik can play. He's a game changer. The Packers, I mean, they're pretty okay at skill position offensively. I feel like these guys are constantly – Josh Jacobs was blocked up well. Jordan Love was protected well enough. I don't think you need anything too crazy there. But if I remember correctly, I feel like they gave up a lot of points in their playoff game. Is that a lie? Let's see.
The Packers defense, they're fine, but
yeah, I mean,
their run D is rather lackluster. If I had to put one area of weakness,
okay, I lost 22-10 to the 22-10 to the. Jeez, Jordan Love threw 3 picks in that game. That's not good. Anyways, okay, let's stick over here. I'm gonna go. I love the idea of Derek Harmon because, when you're playing in the NFC North in the cold up there, man, you got to have just an absolute dog. And Derek Harmon is just that. So I'm going to go with Derek Harmon here to the Green Bay Packers.
Love it. Love it. Vikings here. What's the answer at the QB position? Is it Darnold? Is it JJ McCarthy? Your offense is fine. You got Hawkinson, you got Jets, you got Addison, you got Aaron Jones. Your offense is set. The QB to be determined. Defense, honestly, their defense was pretty good this year as well. So if I am the Vikings, I'm looking at Mike Green, I'm looking at Walter Nolan, and I'm looking at Jahdae Barron. Which one of those? Harrison Smith up in age? Oh, but he is still good. But I'm going Jahdae Barron out of Texas, helping that secondary out.
I like it. And that's kind of who the Houston Texans wanted a piece of themselves, to be honest. But this is the range where, you're really just trying to, your team's really close, your players are good. You got it all figured out. You're just trying to add a guy who's got a little bit of pop to him. And there's nobody better. I'm a big fan of this dude, actually, from South Carolina, an absolute fly-around guy, rare blend of size, athleticism, and instincts, built like a modern will linebacker, yet fluid enough to patrol the secondary. Elite football IQ. This is I'm a big fan of Nick Emmanwori from South Carolina, and that's who is getting taken here by the Houston Texans, BB.
I like it. They said compare him to Kyle Hamilton out of the Ravens. It's a pretty elite comparison. You like that a lot. Rams here. The Rams are they're a good team. Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, they're elite. Their receivers, I don't know if Cooper Kupp still got it. Post-injury, he seemed to struggle. Their D-line got sorted out. They hit on 2 big picks on the D-line in last year's draft. So I think tight end, no. Tackle, could. Offensive guard, Booker could. Yeah, we're going to go with Tyler Booker, best player on the board available. Beef up that O-line. Give Kyron Williams some more room to run the rock. You don't really want to dip here for a receiver. The value's not too great at 26. So I don't mind Tyler Booker.
Yeah. The Texans could have taken that. CJ Stroud was on the ground a lot this year. Let's see. Baltimore Ravens. It's so weird because the Ravens are like, these are the teams where it's like earlier in the draft, you're talking about the teams need this. These teams don't need really anything too crazy, but part of me really wants to get some Mike Green action. He can play. He gets tons. I think he had like 16 sacks this year. Josh Simmons. We're gonna go here, Josh Simmons, just to keep the interior of your team solidified.
Like it, Lions, this is a team dealt with injuries all year on the defensive side of the ball. Are you real? Aiden Hutchinson broke his leg. How good's he going to be post leg break? I don't know. You don't take any chances. You don't want to roll back out there next year with an injured defense if things were to go the same way. You take a guy with double-digit sacks. You take a guy who's trending upwards, and you take a guy who's slept on because of where he went to school. You go with Mike Green from Marshall.
Love
Easy.
it. Easy. And it's an easy pick for the Commanders, too. You have to go defensive side of the ball. They gave up 55 beans. That's
They gave up
unacceptable.
7 rushing touchdowns. You got to stop the run. You got to.
You got to. That is certified unacceptable. With the way Jaden Daniels is playing, you do not want him to end up like Joe Burrow, where you're almost 500 through your career, but you're one of the best QBs in the league. It's an easy pick here, defensive side of the ball. Walter Nolan, though, I don't know. Let's check to be sure. Dion can play. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm going Kenneth Grant here from Michigan. He's that man can play ball.
Yeah.
I
Also,
want to read.
injury. So
Yeah.
that's the reason Kenneth Grant's so far down there. He was supposed to be a top 10, top 15 pick at the beginning of the year, and you get him at 29. You're very happy. You're very happy about that.
You're very happy.
Bills here at 30. Heartbreaking loss last night to the Chiefs. They just can't seem to beat them in the playoffs. They beat them in the regular season. They've done it a couple times, but when it comes playoff, Patty Mahomes and the boys come to play. What's the answer? I honestly feel like it's DB, man. Like that one of their DBs went down yesterday, and Khair Elam was in the game, and he was getting picked on. He was getting picked on. So we're going best DB available. We're going Trey Amos from Ole Miss.
Yeah, he was getting fried, dude. My goodness. You could even consider going. I mean, the wide receiver class is, as of right now, is not looking too juicy. So yeah, you got to go there for them. Eagles. Man, that team, BB, the Eagles are very good. They are very good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good at wide receiver. They got the best player in the league at running back. Defensively, I mean, the front, this team is nasty. I mean, part of me wants to go with another SEC player at linebacker, Jahad Campbell.
That's what I was thinking. Jahad. You know they want to. You know they want to real bad.
You know they want to. Let me just make sure I'm not stepping on any dog's toes real quick. They
got Zach Bond. They took Nakobe Dean a couple years ago. He hasn't panned out as well as probably they would hope. Jahad Campbell in the middle, I think that shores up all issues on the defense.
Yeah, we're going Jahad. We're going Jahad all day.
Last pick, they're projecting the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs, you want to talk about a team after Hollywood Brown comes back, like what direction do these guys need to go? Rashee Rice will be back next year. Hollywood will most likely be back. Is this like Travis Kelce's last year? I saw a thing they were debating. But McDuffie, good corner. I kind of like Xavier Watts, man. Justin Reed, he's fine. He's nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine. But Xavier Watts, honestly, looking at this, I think he could be the best player on the board. Walter
Yeah.
Nolan Shore, Harold Fannin. He went to Bowling Green, man. How much can you trust that? I could see that guy falling and falling. So I'm going to go Xavier Watts here. Add to that secondary. Add to that Steve Spagnuolo defense. Hopefully, Steve Spagnuolo can get out of there real quick. But that would be. I think that's a win draft. If you can get Watts there at 32 for the Chiefs, I think you like that. You don't really need anything on offense. Defense can always use some. That D line's good. Karlaftis, Chris Jones. Don't really think they need help there. Give me
Yeah.
Xavier Watts.
Yeah, they're just so good, especially with Spagnuolo calling the plays. The only other place I could see him maybe going is Colston Loveland. Just to be Travis Kelce replacement. I mean, that guy can play, but yeah, I love the Xavier Watts pick. I mean, and man, how lucky are you if you're Xavier Watts? You were just good enough to not have to get taken as early as Jade Barron or any of the other DBs, or the Malachi Starks. But you're also just good enough to get first round pick, 5th round option, first round money on the Kansas City Chiefs. What a lucky guy you are.
Yeah, you pretty much can say I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But I appreciate y'all watching. That was our first round mock draft Monday, episode 2. We'll be back next week, I'm sure. Appreciate y'all watching. Drop a like, drop a sub. Means the world. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Later.
Peace.
Peace. Cool.
Kill.
Who do we
Okay.
have? The Panthers took James Pierce Jr. Okay.
I like little JP, man. I do. If they pick him on draft night, I am 100%. I know you're not as high on him as I am, but I am 100% okay with James Pierce at 8.
My thing is with the draft, I mean, I'm not kidding. It's just got to be a good player. Like, it can be whatever position, but the guy has to be good. Please.
I think our first and second round picks this year are going to be huge in terms of our immediate success.
Gigantic.
Like if we can double dip on 2 D linemen, man, I'm not even kidding. And we sign T. Higgins, catch us winning the NFC South, catch us in the playoffs.
I'm here for it.
If we can get a James Pierce, Deion Walker, Abdul Carter, Deion Walker, Mason Graham, Jack Sawyer, Mason Graham, JT Tuimoloau, like Mason Graham, Kyle Kennard, hit on 2, double dip 2 linemen, rounds 1 and 2, sign T. Higgins, free agency, put me in the GM office. See you later, Dan Morgan. We're going to the playoffs.
Let's make it nasty. Please, let's make it nasty.
3rd round, that's if there's a Tez Johnson there, if there's a Jalen Royals, if there's a who else is a receiver sleeper 3rd round. Come on, JP, get home now.
That's getting home quick and burying him.
Highest pressure rate in the country, number 1. Nobody got more pressures on the QB than this guy.
Oh my gosh.
And he wasn't on the field as much as other players. They had a 12-man rotation at Tennessee. Come here, Milroe.
He's fast. Like he is in and out of that. Oh man.
You're telling me you wouldn't love this guy off the edge, man?
I like that guy. Good gravy. Goodness. That was 58 seconds of greatness.
If you watch the full highlight tape on YouTube, it's a whole bunch of that.
All right, I guess
bunch of that.
that might be the next guy we're reacting to. I like that. If we don't get him, this guy will.
Duval.
Oh, like that looks like that doesn't look real.
Oh man, that is good stuff, man. Let's on that note.
Duval.
Yo, that is good. All right,
That's terrible, man.
let's boogie on out of here. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a splendid Monday. I don't really have too much other than like, man, just it's not us, BB. It's not you. It's not me that's going to make this whole thing happen. It's the big man upstairs. we got to be humble through the entire process, man. Hopefully, whatever you guys are doing, you stay humble through the process too, and just understand that it is not by will or by might, but by the Lord's strength. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Y'all have a good rest of your week. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Tick, tick.
Peace.